Hello everyone, welcome back to Pably. In this video, we are going to learn how to set up webhook inside Zoho subscription. So Zoho subscription is an amazing billing software which is designed to help businesses to manage their subscription process for one-time or recurring payments. Okay, so here we are going to learn how we can set up a connection between Zoho subscriptions and Pably Connect so that you can send the response of Zoho subscription to any other application automatically. And that we are going to do with the help of webhook. So webhook acts as a bridge to set up connections between different applications and for transferring the data from one application towards another on the happening of a specific event. So let's suppose here my objective is that whenever a new subscriber will be added in Zoho subscriptions, then I want to send that response of the new subscriber towards Google Sheets or any other application. So first of all, I will have to set up a connection between Zoho subscription and Pably Connect as a trigger, and then I will have to continue the workflow by adding multiple actions. So let's get started, and here I'm going to tell you step by step how to set up the connection between Zoho subscription and Pably Connect with webhook. Okay, now on my screen you can see that there are two windows, trigger and action. Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, or we can say they are building blocks of this entire automation. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now let's suppose I want that whenever the Zoho Now let's suppose my objective is that whenever a new subscriber will be created in Zoho subscription, then I want to add the response of that subscriber in Google Sheets to create a record. So here we are going to take Zoho subscriptions in trigger and Google Sheets in our action, and we can clearly see that action is following what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the subscriber is added, then only the record is created in Google Sheets, otherwise not. So here therefore we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many actions as we want. Okay, now let's suppose I want to create a record of subscribers in Google Sheets. Then I also want to update my team regarding the new subscriber, so I also want to add Google Chat here in the second action step, and I also want to email the subscriber that they are welcome in our community by adding next action step, that is Gmail. So I can add multiple action steps according to my requirements, but the trigger will be only one. Now let's get started. So first of all, we have to go towards trigger step, and here our application will be Zoho subscription. So let's select that. Now after selecting the application, we also have to select the trigger event. So here we have multiple options: new invoice, update invoice, new subscription, payment success, subscription upgrade, and etc. So on the happening of whichever specific event you want to receive the response, you can select that from these options. Let's suppose I want that whenever the subscriber will be created, then I want to receive the response. So I'm going to select new subscription over here as my trigger event. As we have selected that, we can see that a webhook URL is provided to us. So basically this URL is going to act as a bridge for setting up this connection and for sending the data from Zoho subscription towards Pably Connect. So this is very important. Apart from this URL, we have also received some instructions. We have to follow these instructions step by step to set up the connection. And now first of all, let us copy this webhook URL, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. Now before moving forward, first of all, you need to log into your Zoho subscription account. Okay, now it is saying over here in the instructions that we have to go towards gear icon. There we will find the option of automation. Under that we have to set up this webhook. So we will go towards Zoho subscription account, and this is the gear icon. We can see that of settings. So we will select that. Now here when we will scroll down, you will find the option of automations. Under automations, when we are going to select workflow actions, here is the option of webhooks. So we will simply select webhooks over here, and these are the existing webhooks which are already created. Now I'm going to click on this new webhook button to add a new webhook. And first of all, we have to provide a name to our webhook. So let's say I'm going to give the name as new subscription. So I have given a random name. According to your requirements, you can give any name to your webhook. Okay, now we have to select the module, that for which module we are setting up this webhook. I am setting up the webhook for subscription, so I will select subscriptions over here, and according to your event you have to select. Okay, now as we have selected that, now it is saying that predefine the events on the happening of which specific event you want to receive the response. So we have multiple events over here related to subscriber. So I want that whenever the new subscription will be added, then only I want to receive the response. So here my predefined event will be new subscription. As we have selected that, let's move forward. And now in the action step, it is asking us that on the new subscription, what you want. We want to receive the response through webhook URL. So this will be our action over here. So we have already copied the URL. We will simply paste that URL over here. Okay, so we want to receive the response on this URL that is in Pabbly Connect. Now we have to move forward. So this is the body which we are going to receive when the subscription will be added. Okay, now we will click on save. As we have done that, we can see that our webhook is set up successfully over here with the name as new subscription, and this is the module subscription. Now we will go back towards Pabbly Connect, and here we have already received a test response. This means that our connection is absolutely successful. So we will simply click on recapture webhook response button to capture a new response over here so that we can check whether the details are receiving correctly or not. So we will go back towards Zoho subscriptions. So here I'm going to do a test submission by adding a new subscriber because my event is related to subscription. So we'll click on this plus sign, and here we have multiple options. So before adding a subscriber, I'm going to first of all create a customer over here, just a demo customer. Okay, so that we can check whether the response is receiving correctly or not. So I'm creating a new customer with a name, let's say as Smart User. So here I have created a customer with the name as Smart User. I'm going to click on save, and now I'm going to add this customer as a subscriber so that we can receive the response. So now I'm going to click on plus sign once again. We will go towards subscription, and now I'm going to select the customer name from the drop down list. We have recently created a new customer with the name as Smart User, so I have selected that. Okay, so the email is already selected over here. Now we'll move forward and we will select the plan. So this is a one-time plan which I have created. If you want, you can also provide description. This is the price and all other details. Okay, so now I'm going to click on continue. And now these are the preview details. So we'll simply click on create. So now as soon as the subscription is added with Smart User, let's go and check whether we have received the response. So we have to wait for a few seconds over here in Pabbly Connect. Let's wait. And yes, we can see that we have received the response. In the response, we have received the event type that is subscription created. So this means that our connection is absolutely successful. And in the response, we have also received the date on which the subscriber is added. Here are all of the details: event ID, okay, the time at which the subscription is added, and the details of the subscriber are also given over here. This is the name, email address, and here is the phone number. Okay, so this means that our connection is absolutely successful. Now as I've selected the trigger event as new subscription, so now whenever a new subscriber will be created in Zoho subscriptions, automatically the response of that subscriber with all the details will be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. And in the same way, you can set up the connection for any specific event you want with Zoho subscription. And once you will set up this connection, you can finally create the workflow by adding action steps according to your requirements. Okay, so now I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.